Trying to figure out international law can feel like you're staring at a thousand-piece puzzle with no picture on the box. It's complicated, right? But what if you had an expert right there with you, helping you put all the pieces together? Today, we're going to dive into what that looks like by exploring a firm like KAROUM Legal Consulting, which is built to do exactly that. And this is a huge question for anyone operating internationally. I mean, one wrong step in a foreign country can totally sink an entire project, a big investment, or even a personal move. When you're dealing with that level of complexity, where do you even start looking for help you can trust? Well, the solution is all about getting super specific, targeted expertise. To see what that really means, we're going to use KAROUM Legal Consulting as our example today, because it's a firm designed precisely for this kind of challenge, specializing in the exact areas needed to protect businesses and people all over the world. And listen, this isn't just some generic corporate slogan. This is a direct promise from the firm's leader, Dr. Chamaye Karoum. That emphasis on rigorous and tailored assistance really highlights a personal commitment to adapting to every single client's unique situation. And honestly, that's the mark of a really great boutique service. And believe me, that promise is backed by some seriously impressive credentials. A PhD in law is one thing, but a diploma from the world-renowned Hague Academy of International Law, that signals a whole other level of understanding, which is exactly what you need when the stakes are this high. Okay, so where does all this expertise actually come into play? Let's break down the core strategic areas to see how a firm like this gives you that high-level support, right where you need it most. First up, we have private international law. Think of this as the official rulebook for when the laws of different countries kind of bump into each other in private situations. So let's say a company in France signs a deal with a supplier in Morocco, and something goes wrong. Which country's laws do you follow? This field has the answers, making sure your interests are protected no matter what border you're crossing. Next is the super important area of immigration and mobility. And this is about so much more than just filling out forms. It's about strategically and legally moving a company's most important asset, its people. It's about making sure your top talent and their families can move across the world smoothly and without all the usual headaches. Now, for any company trying to go global, this part is, well, it's a total non-negotiable. A badly written international contract can completely torpedo years of hard work. This expertise is all about building that solid legal foundation right from the beginning to secure your investments and your deals before problems can even start. So what happens when things, go wrong? Because sometimes they do. Well, the modern solution isn't always found in a traditional courtroom. International arbitration and what's called alternative dispute resolution, or ADR, are these really effective, confidential ways to solve conflicts without getting bogged down in the time and mess of different countries' legal systems. But it doesn't stop with those core areas. The practice is really comprehensive, and that's a big deal because international problems almost never fit into one little box. Think about it. A corporate relocation might involve commercial law, sure, but it also brings up family law and immigration issues for the employees. Having this wide range of expertise means every single angle is covered. All right, so we've covered what they do. Now let's get into the how. This is all about the firm's core approach, its commitment to making sure clients succeed. And it really gives us a great look at what best practices in this field look like. Their approach is really straightforward, built on 4 key pillars. It all starts with that advanced expertise we talked about. That knowledge then feeds into a strategic analysis that's totally customized for you. Then comes dedicated one-on-one support, and the whole thing is wrapped in absolute confidentiality. It's basically about building a real partnership based on trust. And in the world we live in today, this right here is a total game changer. By offering services that are fully remote and flexible, a modern firm just gets rid of geographical barriers. What that means is you can get this top-tier help no matter where you are in the world. For international clients, it's everything. Okay, we've walked through the challenges, the specialized expertise, and the client-first approach. So what's the last piece of the puzzle? It's taking that first step. So for anyone who thinks this might be the right fit, getting started is super simple. As you can see here, a quick phone call or an email is all it takes to set up a consultation and start talking about your specific needs. So let's end with this question. It's a chance to think not just about your current projects, but about your whole international strategy. Is it really secure? The idea here is a powerful one. You don't have to figure all this out by yourself. The right expertise can help you build that security, together.